Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Garden Paints with Mike, and today we are doing a kit up video because Sharon provided us with some more bags in one of her gifts that she sent me. So I haven't done a D kit in quite a while, so I thought, well, we could do a bit of a D kit session of Eli the dog. I just need to go and get my funnel. Yeah, so I thought we'd do a D-kit session here today. I've been tempted to D-kit them last night while watching a Wickham chat, but I thought, no, I'd save it. Now, it is a very cold day here today because when I woke up this morning, I noticed that outside it was snowing, and we had a few inches of snow, but towards sort of like a few hours into the afternoon, it seemed to have all dried up, so it's not cold enough for it to sort of stay, if you get me. But yeah, it's quite a shame really, because you always sort of wish for like a white Christmas, you know, and a few years ago it got quite close to a white Christmas, and yeah, it would be just really magical if we could get that to a white Christmas again, like opening, like Christmas Day, opening your presents to a blanket full of snow. Like that would just be, yeah, that is the right one, that would just be like absolutely amazing. So yeah, I was supposed to do some kitting up last night, but didn't really get round to it in the end, because last night I watched Wild at Heart episode 1 series 1, and normally what I do is traditional, I watch it on a Sunday, but this year I've decided that I'm going to watch an episode every day and see what episode we end up on the 31st of January. So just want to sort of see if we can get through all the series, because there's 8 series and it ran from 2006 to 2012. And the first episode is where obviously you get to meet the family, and they're a vet. Well, Danny is the vet in Bristol, and then as he's treating this cat, one of the other vets comes in with this fur vet monkey, and so he was like, could you put your cat down so I can get to this fur vet monkey? And yeah, so then they decide to go to Africa to release the monkey and have a holiday there, and they stay at Leopard's Den. And of course Mr. Anders du Plessis wants them to stay there, and Danny's umping and ahhing, and obviously Sarah wants him to do it. And then yeah, tonight's episode is where you actually see them back in Africa, but I believe Olivia gets bit by a snake, and yeah, they've got to get bit by a snake. But Evan, which is the son of Sarah, in last night's episode, he took the monkey into the wild and let it go into the wild, but of course these hyenas savaged it, and yeah, it was quite upsetting for Danny, because he had to then rush the monkey back to obviously the veterinary thing that's on Leopard's Den to try and save his life, sort of thing. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to watching that tonight. I'm quite traditional, so I'll always watch it when it sort of airs, which normally way back in 2006 it always used to be 8 o'clock. So yeah. Now with these bags, you'll notice that I'm stapling the bags. That is because the bags, the way they're made is just really cheap. So sometimes when you close the bag, it will pop open again. So what I tend to do is I staple them, and then obviously once I've sealed the paint in, I will then get rid of the drills. Eventually I'd like to do, you know, a tray with every spare colour in it, but at the moment they're okay in the bags, because obviously these will need to be used again next year. So yeah, I think we'd better do a weather forecast. Alexa, what's the weather forecast, please, love? Sorry, hang on, let me just that. Alexa, stop. Right, let's try that again. Alexa, what's the weather forecast, please?
Currently, in Braintree it's 0 degrees Celsius with mostly sunny skies. You can expect more of the same today, with a high of 0 degrees and a low of -5 degrees.
Oh, -5, good God. Yeah, let us know what the weather's like in your area, especially America, because I think it's Minnesota. They have snow like all year round. Like, I don't know how you can have snow like all year round, but that must be a very sort of cold place to live. But yeah, it's just very, very chilly lately, and obviously these radiators don't really, when it's really, really, really cold, they won't work properly. So my mum at Christmas got me this like portable storage heater thing, and it makes it lovely and warm, but I try not to have it on too long because it runs up the electric bill. So I don't want to end up with like I get billed monthly, so I don't want to get to the end of the month and see like, I don't know, like a £500 bill. But when I googled it, it's like an Amos heater, and apparently it's only like 40p to 1 per hour. So yeah, you may think that's cheap, but all them 40p's do add up, you know. I mean, 40 and 40, that's already 80p in the space of 2 hours, so it will add up, you know. But let's do a weather forecast for the rest of the week as well. Alexa, what's the weather forecast for the rest of this week?
In Braintree for the next 7 days. Tuesday, 2 degrees Celsius and lots of clouds. Wednesday, 4 degrees and partly sunny weather. Thursday, 3 degrees and showers. Friday, 4 degrees and showers. Saturday, 3 degrees and intermittent clouds. Sunday, 6 degrees and rainy weather. Monday, 7 degrees and partly sunny weather.
Yeah, we were getting some snow warnings on the weather app, but they were saying it was more up sort of Scotland way. So yeah, whether we get any more snow, I don't know. Alexa, are we due any snow?
No snow is expected today.
Alexa, are we due any snow for the rest of the week?
No snow is expected today.
Okay. Feels quite nice to do a D-kit session. I've done one in so long. So to finally get one done and see a bit more of my desk is quite nice. Yeah, so I want to try and use them trays that Paula got me last night in that unboxing I did. So I want to try to kit at least some painting up today. So yeah, also I did accidentally forget to show you something, so let me just get this little bag kitted up here, and then I'll quickly show you what else came. So in that center one kit, you do also get this, which is a little, like, sort of very similar to an organza bag, and in there you get this. It's a lovely thick fabric as well, but in here you get the same old sort of, you got your boat, lovely selection of wax in here. You get obviously your squodgy, some tweezers, a pen, and then I think there was, yeah, a couple more of these squodgy things. There's another one somewhere here, yep. And then obviously a couple of pens with it. So, and this is one of them trays that flip down, so it's quite good. So yeah, I accidentally forgot to film that, so I do apologise about that. But it's a lovely little bag. Look at that. Very nice logo on it, and quite a nice bag. So yeah, apologies about that. Right, okay, so that's all them. So we've got them to do next. Yeah, as I say, I've not been able to do many D-kits, because for me to D-kit a painting, I often need quite a lot of bags. And as we all know, when you buy with, especially like Temu ones, they don't really come with bags very much. I find the ones that have the most bags are the ones that come in the range, like your Art Studio ones, or the ones with the little white frames. So I can only really do a D-kit when I've got enough bags. So yeah, I've got quite a lot now, thanks to Sharon. So and Paula sent some as well. I think she sent some with that pillowcase, but they got used quite a while back. So I'm working on Sharon's one, and come on, Sharon's at the moment. Now what I'm going to do is, in my whipping chats, the whipping chats you're seeing at the moment, they were recorded in, I think it was August or October. So there is another session of the Miranda that I still need to record, but I think there's one more. You'll have a pre-record tomorrow, and then that's the last pre-record until obviously that was the last pre-recorded session I worked on. So what I'm going to do is, when we pick that back up, so I haven't got a calendar in here because I decided, because Sharon got me that Highland cow, and I normally have a calendar in every room, but I just thought, well, Sharon got me one, so I don't really need to pay out for any more. I'll just use that one for everything. And yeah, I don't know I can't tell what date it is in here at the moment. So what's today? Monday. So Monday you would have obviously had Miranda. This will be Tuesday's video. So Wednesday will be the last pre-record of Miranda, and then Wednesday, right, hang on a minute, let's start this again. So Monday is obviously today, that would have been a pre-record of Miranda. Tuesday's going to be this video. Wednesday's going to be back to the Miranda. Thursday, I think we're doing the very delayed Come Shop with me in Colchester. I filmed that quite some time ago, but it's had to be like all stitched together because the phone kept cutting out. So I've been using the app CapCut, I think it's called, to stitch that all. I've just got to download it from CapCut and put it up to YouTube. And then I think Friday we'll go back to, it will be Miranda, but the first sort of whip and chat of 2026 on it. So what I'm deciding to do is I'm going to show you in each whip and chat one item that I got through you know, so what I got for Christmas, but I'll show, what the hell is that? I'll show you one item that I got for Christmas in each Rip and Chat. Okay, lovely. So it looks like we're coming to the end. Oh dear, that's the cow bag, right? But that's fine. That's not a problem because we're not going to be working on the cow bag. So they've got to be. That can be dekitted. It's just these have now got, as you can see, we're doing here, you like the dog, and then obviously the cow bag must have sat underneath, but that's fine. We can just fill the video a bit because it's only 16 minutes, you see, so we can just do a bit of show you the cow, and then that gets that done. So it's all got to be dekitted anyway, so, and it doesn't matter if you've got like some of the elves, some of the cow in this little pile, because they will all be put into the Christmas that Polar Express tin thing, so that's going to be quite easy for me to locate the Christmas paintings then. I don't think that was really worth it for a couple. They're mixed jewels, but I'm not really too bothered about that because I can identify that next time we work on it. Do you know, in the range I keep seeing them lemon and strawberry bags. And every time I see it I'm like, shall I get it, shall I not? And I just don't want to keep buying bloody bags. Just don't have a use for them, but yeah, so now I read an article yesterday, it was on TikTok, that apparently we were supposed to be getting Celebrity Big Brother, right? Now apparently ITV have now changed it. They want to cancel Celebrity Big Brother because their focus is on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, South Africa. Now, the South African version of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here is basically all the winners from previous years. Now, that's supposed to be coming April, I think it is. So what they've said is they want to focus on that rather than do Celebrity Big Brother, which, yeah, it's okay, but Celebrity Big Brother is the best one out of Big Brother and Celebrity Big Brother. Now, I think they said that the main one, obviously the main Big Brother, that's still going to go ahead. So, I don't actually know when that's going to be. Jenny might know, because I don't know at the top of my head when that's due to come. So, right, that needs to be, just realised this is, you see what I mean about I work on various paintings, that needs to be put back in there because Harry Potter I'm still working on. So let's put that over. We've got all these trays up, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. When I dekit, I always like to count how many trays we've managed to free up. Okay, so that's that. So that's fine. Oh, we've got 18 and 19 here. Now we've got a few more over here to do. So that'll be, I'm going to use a fresh bag, I think, because that's it. I've had. Use a bit more here. Woke up with another headache today, and I think what it is I'm just drinking coffee late at night, and drinking coffee at night is not a good idea because it keeps you awake. So I might need to go back to tea, but I've not had tea for nearly a whole month. I've got so used to doing coffee. How much have we got in there? Oh, that was it. That was lucky. Look, only one left. And it fell out. So I'm going to use this. I really like these. These came from B&M's. You get like a little storage thing for them, so get plenty of supply in there. I think the range B&M Home Bargains are definitely the 3 best shops that I love to shop in, because you can always guarantee with B&M's or Home Bargains or the range, you can actually go in and get something, and you really, you know, you can go in there and know that you're going to get what you want. Like the amount of times I've gone into a shop and they haven't got what I need, and it's so frustrating, because you've then got to spend more time going to another shop to see if they've got it. And then of course if they don't have it, you sort of think, oh, I'll give up now, I'm going home. But yeah, Home Bargains is such a fantastic shop. That's where I get all my candles from. I tend to get my Thins. We've got some crisps here called Thins, and I get them from there. I get the little champagne bottles from there. They're only £1, them small little champagne bottles. They're really lovely. So yeah, I do like to, you know, get a good supply of it, you know. Alright, this is, I'm still going to use that sticker. I'll just have to pop that there, but this is the problem, you see, they get stuck onto, I always put my stickers nice and flat, right, as you can see, like that, but somehow they always seem to get stuck on the back of it. So yeah, right, okay, so I'll just put that there, and then we'll know that that's for that. So yeah, the next D-kit video, it'll probably be a while now, because obviously I think the next D-kit will probably be Miranda the Lion. I've got enough bags, as you can see, but it's obviously we've got to wait for a painting to finish its cycle before we can then re-kit it. Is that Harry Potter? Oh! Yeah, that was Harry Potter. See, I'm so clumsy. Yeah, I'm currently working on a Harry Potter thing at the moment, because I normally do a few short projects if I can in amongst like the main paintings that we're doing. So let's see if Alexa knows. Alexa, when is South Africa I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here starting?
From wikipedia.org. South Africa, featuring celebrities who had previously competed in the show, began airing in 2023.
That's not what I need to know when it's due to start. Well, I'll have to Google that another day. Right, so what have we got here? This is, oh, gingerbread latte. Oh, wow. Oh my god, you're never going to guess what, right? So I filmed, this was so funny, I filmed, when I stopped my Christmas filming, I could have sworn I put up the last episode of Eli the dog, and I didn't. I filmed it, and it wasn't until I looked, I think it was Boxing Day, it still said that the video was being uploaded, so I totally forgot to air that video, so you'll have to wait till December to watch that section now. Of next year, you know, well, this year. Okay, lovely. Oh, the space. I'll tidy up all these little ones on the desk when I can be bothered, but at the moment I'm trying to free up the room here. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to kit up as many. I'll still kit up paintings, but I won't put as many on the desk, because there's so many trays on the desk I can't move. So yeah. So I reckon it'll be another cold night tonight. It seems fairly cold like during the day, but when it gets to like, oh my god, like 6-7 o'clock, boy does it like start to really get freezing and stuff. So it's a bit sad, isn't it, for this tiger? This Christmas tiger only got like 1 session done, but can only do so much, you know. This is something my mum got me actually for Christmas. I really wanted the James Bond aftershave. Now, for some reason, nowhere seems to sell it anymore. The perfume shop doesn't have it. Boots don't have it. And it's really frustrating because I used to love that one. And it used to come in like a gold, a silver, a black, a see-through one and a blue. But my mum got me this one, which is, I've never had this before, it's called Bespoke London. And it's soft suede and cedarwood spray. And it's really nice scent, and it's gorgeous colouring. As I say, I'm not the biggest fan of purple, but I think that goes really nice against the black. And the lady in Boots, because I said, where did you get that? And she said, in Boots, because they were trying to get hold of this James Bond after spray, sorry, aftershave, and yeah, they found it in Boots, and the lady said, oh, why don't you get this one, because this goes with it. So I've got the spray, obviously the spray that you use for your body and that, and then there's this aftershave one, but I'll show you that in a different whip and chat. So, yeah. And would you believe that I'm not even joking, right? This is absolutely insane. So, I think it just went into New Year. I think it was New Year's Eve, because I went up to the Co-op to get some, you know, Stella and stuff to celebrate the New Year. And oh my god, like, they've got Easter eggs already. Like, it's not even April. We've not even had Valentine's. We've not even had Pancake Day. And they've got bloody Easter eggs out, like, already. Why do they have to bring stuff out so early? Like, the next big thing is Valentine's. Well, I think, is it Pancake Day before Valentine's? Or, I know Valentine's is the 14th, but that's the 14th of February. But seriously, come on, like, Easter eggs. Who's going to buy them at this time of year? Like, I will leave mine. I don't want to leave it too late, because Paula's still waiting for her Easter eggs since last year. Because she likes Toffee Crisp, so I needed to get her a Toffee Crisp one, but I'm having problems trying to source that. And I did speak to her, and she said, like, anyone, it doesn't, you know, it can be anyone. And I said, well, what I'll do is I'll have to wait until they start coming back out again. So that will be sent this year for you, Paula. But I'll just choose anyone, because she want to give away, I think it was last year sometime, so I'm still fulfilling them orders at the moment. But yeah, seriously, like, Easter eggs already, like, it's crazy. Like, at least let us, like, celebrate Pancake or Valentine's first. I mean, I don't celebrate Valentine's. I think it's a ridiculous thing. You know, if you've got to wait all year to go and tell your mum, or tell your boyfriend or your girlfriend, oh, I love you, you know, I just don't, I'm not really a lovey-dovey person. I don't like all the lovey-dovey stuff, like buying Moses chocolates. Nah, So, yeah, I don't believe in Valentine's. I think it's a stupid event. But yeah, let's see if Alexa knows. Alexa, when is Pancake Day?
Shrove Tuesday will be on Tuesday the 17th of February
Oh
2026.
wow, so it's actually after Valentine's. Yeah, they call it Shrove Tuesday, but it's technically Pancake Day. Oh my god, it was so funny, right? My brother does the cooking, right? And when I'm there, he will do everyone a meal. And last meal I had there, I think it was 2nd of Jan or something like that. And yeah, he done Yorkshire puddings from scratch, and oh my god, they came out like cement. I don't know what he did, but it just felt like he was eating a parlour dough. So I don't know what he did. Look, again, Linda's car, we didn't get round to that. Can't believe it. We didn't get none of the gong done. We didn't get, this is now like the 3rd year for not getting this done. But I didn't start that because I don't know where I put my drills. And then we didn't get round to the Merry Christmas with the American truck, you know. So much stuff. But on Sharon's calendar, we've got a thing coming up saying ML Day, which I think Michelle Garrison said it was Martin Luther King Day. So that's coming up, because what I love about this calendar is that it tells you the American events, which is something that I've always wanted to know. Okay, so that's Harry Potter. That can go over there. Gingerbread latte again. Oh my god, you're never gonna guess what. I'm so frustrated. Like, you know this. Oh my god, like, you know this mirror that I did for my sister? Oh my god, I totally forgot to wrap it up and give it to her. So I'm gonna roll that over to her birthday and give it as like a birthday gift. Her birthday's not till April, so it will give me time to seal it and sort that out. And sometimes, I mean, Easter changes every year for some reason. It seems to get later and later, but she normally has it, if her Easter falls on her birthday. She's had a birthday where it's actually fell on Easter Sunday. It's so cool. Okay, so that's that one. Right. Do you know, I think we've got enough trays at the moment to continue this up to an hour. But we'll have to wait and see. Because, yeah, it's getting there. Okay, lovely. Yeah, I was going to do a bit of around to the line today, but unfortunately I need to make time for doing this, you know. I'm going to try and, I was supposed to be doing an unboxing because I went to the range the other day because I got the Vibe. I haven't gone to the range for so long, and I wanted to go up there to see if there was anything. It was really, really poor. There was like nothing. They've literally got rid of all the Christmas stuff. There's a few shelves where they're obviously discontinuing it. See, these are the bags are better. See, look, shut perfect. Yeah, there's a few ones where like a few shelves have got like discounts on. By the way, that cocktail set, that's now dropped to $4.99 for the Christmas cocktail set. The tote bags are all $1.99 for the Christmas cow and gingerbread man. Unfortunately, mine are all out of stock at Chelmsford, so you would have to order it. But yeah, as I say, if you do order it, you'll end up with one or the other, and you don't know which one you're going to get. So just be careful with that. So yeah, if they're thick bags like this, I won't staple them. But yeah, I did manage to come back with one item. It was a very poor trip really, so I probably won't go there until another 2 weeks. I always tend to leave it every 2 weeks, because if you go every week, then the problem is that you're gonna be like going to an empty shop again. But they were putting out, you know, that table where all the autumn, that cow plant thing was that I got. Well, they've started to put out these Valentine's cups, diamond painting Valentine cups that you can get. I did do a little video of it, but the video is so short because they didn't have nothing there. So I'm going to incorporate that in with a whip and chat, so I'll put that at the front of the video and then we'll go into the whip and chat. So yeah, it was I think they had like this butterfly pendant, and then after that it was just diamond painting cup. There's very little at the moment. I think we're going to really struggle for Valentine's diamond paintings, but I've got ones from last year that I'm still finishing off. So Valentine's, February is one of my favourite months to film, because you get the, you know that song from Bim Narulu? He was on Britain's Got Talent and he goes, Sunday morning love you, Monday morning love you, I wanna love you every day. Yeah, I love doing that show. And because it's Sunday, I can only ever play it on a Sunday, because the song's called Sunday Morning Love You. God, these trays feel like they're never ending. How are we doing for time? 38 minutes, okay. I feel like I've been kitting for like hours. Sorry, declit for hours, but yeah. Took all my decorations down. I did that 2nd of January. Been taking all my Christmas diamond paintings off the wall, so I've got tigers on the wall now. So yeah, and then February, God knows what we're going to do for painting, because as I say, the rain just got hardly nothing. So we could struggle with February. I know I've got that pink tiger I still got to do. I don't know if we've got to finish off them swans. You know, that 40x50 swans. I don't know if they've got to still be finished. But I might have a rummage around on Temu, see what they've got. I've been really good with Temu. I haven't spent with them, I think, since Eli the dog. So, yeah, I promised myself 2026 will be the year where I try to stop spending on new paintings until I get some. Obviously I will still buy them, but I need to get the projects in the queue done first. So when I finish a painting, or what I might do is just only buy paintings every now and then, not as regular as I did, because there's no point keep buying and buying and buying when we've still got so many to get through. Oh, right. See, this one's a snowman. I think, again, we only did one session on that. I think Majestic's gonna miss this, because Majestic does Christmas all year round. But yeah, she I won't be doing Christmas anymore on Majestic until December now. But I wonder if this year's gonna go really quick, because last year, bloody hell, did it go quick. Jesus, yeah, absolutely shot by it. But I mean, we're only on Alexa, what's today's date, please? Alexa, what's today's date?
It's Monday the 5th of January.
So it's the 5th of January, so it's not really, I mean, it is going fast, but I don't know about you, but I've always felt that January drags. It's quite a long month. I think we've got 5 weeks in this. Alexa, how many weeks does January have?
January has 4 weeks and 3 days.
Yeah, so...
Does that answer your question?
Yes, love. Yeah, so it's only really 4 days and 3 days. Sorry, 4 weeks and 3 days. So it still feels quite a long month. But I call it the boring month because it's the month where you've just had Christmas, you've got all the decorations, and then you take them all down and it looks like bare and boring again. So I do feel sorry for the tree. I know it's only a tree, but you know, it sits in the cupboard all year round, comes out for 1 month of the year, and it just feels as soon as you put it up, it's down again. You know, it just feels like it's just been and gone. But I was so happy because my sister got me, I'll show you in a whipping chat, but she got me a candle set, and I was like so happy. Like, I've got this obsession with buying candles. It's like one day when my mum was shopping, this was when it was my birthday, and I was looking at the candles, and my mum was like, speaking to my sister, and she was like, look at him over there looking at all the candles. Well, obviously she was meaning me, but yeah, I love my candles. Okay, right, I'm absolutely knackered of doing this now. I've quite had enough of bagging up. But, oh my god, that's where it went. Look, my headache clip. This is a headache clip, so you just put it there, and apparently it's supposed to create a pressure point that apparently gets rid of the headache. So, let's see what else we've got here. So, we've got them, we've got them, we've got them. We've got that one, oh, God knows what that jewel's for, and then we've got this one, and then we've got, what's these over here? Cow bag, and yeah, I don't know. I was gutted about my wreath. We didn't even get the wreath finished, did we? So, yeah, it's what it is. Right, let's see if we can just get through a few more. Now, I don't really know what these are, so I'll just put them into like a miscellaneous bag. So, because they obviously go to something, but I'll just clear them up at a later time. Right. Now time for Sharon's bags. We've got them ones next to do. This must be Santa Express, so I'll have to keep that with the Santa part. We'll have to bag it up later. I mean, put a label on it. Now this, that's an empty bag. This is 2, 8. That's the train. Okay, so that needs to go into bag. Oh, let's get this bag over here, Sharon. Get Sharon's bag there. And this one's quite nice because it just pulls out the edge here. Now, all the trays that I've just dekitted, they will all go through a wash. And it'd be funny if you wash them in a washing machine. I mean, you probably could, but you'd have a lot of banging noises because as they're bashing against the side of the washing machine drum. But yeah, I might just put them on a rinse and see how they go. But it'd but yeah, it probably make a lot of noise. So I normally just wash them in the sink with hot soapy water. So yeah, you don't need to wash them, but I always like to give it a wash because sometimes you get like the sticky residue left of the sticker you see there. So yeah. Right, okay, lovely. I think this one's got a bit suntan. Look, there's like a, it's like a greeny colour there, like a yellowy greeny colour. So I think this one's been in the sun too long. That's another thing as well. Like, don't put your jewels in direct sunlight because I've never known them to like detone, but you might end up with some that have toned down a bit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that session there, because what I'm going to do is there's no point me dekitting these because they've got a lid on them. So whatever's in here, I'm going to keep in there like that. So that's Christmas bundle card and that's a bundle card. So yeah, I've got enough trays at the moment with Paula's. But if I need spare ones, then I'll just have to pluck it off, bag these up and do it that way to free up some more. But yeah, and then right, so we've got all of these that we've just bagged up, and then I just need to do a bit of a get Sharon's Hoover on here and just sack all these ones up, and then I'll just bag these up into like a jumble bag like this, and then at a later date I'll separate them all. Yes, painstaking job, I know, but it's easier just to buy the painting, but sometimes it gives you something to do while you're watching a whip and chat, doesn't it? So, but anyway, there we go, a bagged up session. So yeah, huge thanks to Sharon for providing them bags, and Paula as well, because she's done some as well. And what I'm going to do is with Sharon's bag, I'm going to keep this here, because then I can put all my spare trays in. I haven't even got round to using them yet, but yeah, so yeah, without Sharon or Paula providing them, we probably wouldn't have had to dekit. So yeah, huge thanks for that. So thanks for watching. As I say, I don't know when the next dekit will be, because we've basically dekitted everything up now, so we'll just have to wait for a painting to come to the end of its run, and then we can bag some more up. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you tomorrow for more of Miranda. So until then, bye bye for now.